We usually think of dumb people not understanding smart people, but smart people also don't understand dumb people.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer fell in love with two vampires, making her terrible at her job.
Hating on all of humanity is considered more acceptable than hating on a certain community, which is a subset of humanity.
It's simultaneously ironic and sad that so many teachers are terrible with children.
There is no reason the robots from the Matrix couldn't just leave Earth to seek more resources instead of sticking around and using crappy carbon-based batteries.
You've more than likely been the focus of someone's fantasy at some point in your life, whether it's someone you know or someone who you've walked by or interacted with.
Leonardo is the only one among the four turtles that uses a weapon that was actually designed to kill.
Pandas are proof that cuteness is an evolutionary advantage.
There is nothing as simultaneously satisfying and disappointing as figuring out a big twist long before you're supposed to.
It's pretty common in fiction to have unsettling monsters with too many eyes or too many mouths. But somehow the prospect of a monster with too many noses is more ridiculous than scary.
We all are slowly drifting towards insanity, but sleep resets the timer.
A ton of elephants is less than one elephant.
We can enjoy the feeling of finally going to bed or the moments after we wake up, but we can't enjoy sleeping itself.
In Star Wars, the guys who won brought swords to gunfights.
Since birds can have hilarious mating rituals, dinosaurs were likely just as funny.
It's more important to get your health right for retirement than get your money right.
Nothing humans create is artificial. We're just living beings putting together things we find in the environment. Just like bees making honey.
Mountain Dew and Sierra Mist taste very different for two things that are named after the same thing.
One reason why people always think something will go wrong is because we watch movies where something has to go wrong or else there's no story.
Now for a quick break, stay tuned for more shower thoughts. Arguably, the space shuttle was far more ambitious and complex of a mission than the moon landings, and yet you never hear people claiming the space shuttle was a hoax.
It's such a blessing that our thoughts don't directly control our bodies.
When you wake up, all the people in your dream die.
Chopsticks are good for a lot of things in the kitchen, but chopping is not one of them.
Every single human ever is living in their own delusional reality.
The reason why women's clothing don't have pockets is so the purse industry has a reason to exist.
Sending of a balloon to the sky is actually littering.
Olive Garden is really missing out on a marketing opportunity by not calling their breadsticks olive branches.
You can have the stomach for a fight, or put your heart into something, but you can't have the kidneys for anything.
Tobacco companies must be the only companies that tell you about how shitty their products are, and people still consume it. I'm Bob Jeffy.
And I'm Lorelei Stewart. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more shower thoughts. Bye for now.
If you like this podcast, check out our other show, the Daily Facts Podcast. Learn interesting new random facts and get smart in less than 10 minutes a day. Search for Daily Facts in your podcast app. This podcast was produced by Klassic Studios. Please see the show notes page for source credits.